We're here at the confluence of the Ohio, the Allegheny, and the Monongahela Rivers, and welcome you to Acrisure Stadium on the North Shore of Pittsburgh, the home of the Steelers. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Los Angeles Rams and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Mike Tirico alongside Greg Oates and Joshua Carty will get it underway. Off we go from the Steel City. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard. That is Ferguson in motion. And he'll get ahead for about 3 on the first play from scrimmage.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 28-yard line.
Ready, ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 7.
Ready.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. Now he's loose at the 40. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 71 yards. Touchdown, Rams. Well, fireworks right out of the gate here, Greg. It only takes 2 plays to put 6 on the board, and they do it with a big touchdown.
Mike, each week when we talk to teams, they emphasize how important it is to get off to a fast start. Well, this team, they took it to a new level. 2nd play of the game, big touchdown, they strike first.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Johnson. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. He'll look to throw. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And that is incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target. And it's going to lead to 4th down. So the drive ends, and on comes Jordan Stout to kick it away. As this drive went backwards, he's on to kick it away. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down.
Okay, break.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. Wow, out of bounds. Inside the 10. It's first and goal. That is a big play for L.A. 61 yards. So after the big play to start, now we have first and goal. Here's a run. And he's into the end zone. What a start. Touchdown, Los Angeles. He continues to score TDs at a remarkable rate. That's now 26 for him in 1 year. Aubrey now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Rams move out on top, 14-0.
Steelers nothing.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. He'll start at the 4. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
16-yard line.
On the set. Here we go, set. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Panther 11. Panther. No check. No check.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Now, he'll air one out. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow, so that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
Back to the air once more on second down. Throwing right sideline and complete. They get 16 on that connection. That's a Steeler first down.
33-yard line.
On the handoff, it's Johnson. Peeling forward for maybe a yard. Big Christian Wilkins, the one who brought him down.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Now they'll set up to throw. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their second. Talk things over before third down. Now, faking the give. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 10 yards. Good for a Rams first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground, and tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
Drill. Here we go. Here we go. 60 red. 60 red. Hut.
They'll stay on the ground. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
There hasn't been a whole lot for this crowd to be excited about on either side of the ball, but at least now the defense is trying to be that spark. Nice tackle for loss there. Can they do something to build upon to try to get this team going?
17. Here we go. Hut, hut.
He'll drop to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
They come to the line needing 11 here on third down.
Come on, set. Set.
And it's caught out wide on the RPO. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down mark. On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. This will be a 38-yard attempt. Aubrey's kick is good. And the Rams stake themselves to a 17-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
At their own 21-yard line.
Here we go, set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Panther 60. Read our D, read our D. Panther 11, Panther 11. Let's go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Whoa! And mark them down up beyond the 30. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up first and 10. They'll look to throw. This one complete to Washington. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
Truth be told, the tight end probably would have been better off dropping that ball. Let's talk about this corner. Not only diagnosing the play, but being physical enough to bring the big tight end down for a loss.
70 Lion. Warriors 70, 79, 18. Pioneer. Check. Hurt.
Back to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. It might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
Let's go. 18, run. Mikey, 18. 70 ring. 70 ring. Let go.
They'll throw out of the gun. That's over the middle and intercepted. Extend the lead, the defense joining the party. A pick 6 for a touchdown. Greg, they are extending this lead out.
Yeah, and now you've just seen both sides just make their impact felt here in the first half. The offense has done their part, and now it's the defense that is able to capitalize on the turnover and take it all the way back for the pick 6.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
No more talk. Put him in the shit. You keep up. That you're trying to end up. If I end up bad, I end up. You just soft type. What? Fake off dog type. It's like a soft fight. Dog is a dog. Blood thicker than water.
So the drive begins with a give to Johnson. And he just about did a little pirouette there. Spinning and turning for a pickup of 5.
Taken down at the 41. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
From the 41, here's second and 4. Sack. It is third and long. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. This one's broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down. Here's Jordan Stout now. And John to punt for the second time in this opening quarter. Returnable from the 17. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
Ready, set.
From the 25, they'll go to work. First and 10.
Down. Set.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll pick up 2 out to the 27. We are through 1. The Rams out to the early lead. And we're back to the Steel City after this. Second quarter now. Rams in control of the football. They've got a 2nd and 8 coming up.
Drill green. Set. 60 red.
Olave is the motion man.
Set.
And that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down.
Well, as they face this possible 3 and out following that second down sack, now if you're the quarterback, you've got to be thinking, get the ball out of my hand, find a matchup I like downfield and try to push this ball past the sticks and keep this drive alive.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. Now a shot here deep middle. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. They'll rest at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Come on, set! 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat, 79 Bronco, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Take over.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
There's really no other way to put it, Mike. This has just been a rough outing for the young rookie quarterback. And I think everyone understands going into these games, there's going to be ups and downs. There's going to be learning moments that these guys are going to gain that they can only gain through experience. The problem is, it's really hard to have positive learning experiences when you throw 3 picks. He's got to see the field better.
That one intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Weed.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Like, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
To throw here to begin the drive. This one broken up. And it's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
To the air again on 2nd and 10. He'll air it out deep for Wilson. A diving effort there, but he can't reel it in. It's incomplete. Roman Wilson was the intended target. And 3rd down coming up.
And I think at this point here, 2nd quarter of this game, I think now is where we can start seeing each team open up their offense a little bit more. Early on, everyone's kind of feeling each other out, getting a taste of what the game plans are. Here they finally take a shot downfield. Nice job by the defense, but this is going to put a little depth in that coverage and hopefully open up some other things.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted.
This is something we see so often out of these young quarterbacks, Mike, is their inability to manipulate the defense. They kind of telegraph where they're going to go with their ball, with their eyes. And I'd love to see him the next time when he gets to the top of his drop. Look off the safety. Hold some of the underneath defenders from where you ultimately know you want to go with the ball. A lot of that just comes with experience, and sometimes you got to gain that experience the hard way.
Ready. 45, white. Ready.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Brought in by Chris Olave. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
1st
Stick,
down.
come on, set.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on 1st down. A pickup of 7.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Set, hut. 30, red, cycle. Ready, set.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. That's his 2nd touchdown so far here in the 1st half. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. A return now from the 4. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
He'll look to throw here on first down. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Now a give up the middle, and he's going to be knocked down hard behind the line. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. He'll take a shot, looking for Wilson. That is brought in. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal.
2 yards.
A big-time play for Pittsburgh. 52 yards.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Ball sitting at the 7. First and goal.
Let's go. Watch twist. Watch twist. 80. 70 Lions. 19 tight. 19 tight. Buffalo 18.
And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Pat Fryermuth, the intended receiver.
Second and goal.
And it'll be 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Shaq. Viking 18.
On the give, it's Johnson. And he got half of what he needed from the 6 to the 3.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Mustang 19. Chap. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. And that is incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
No reason not to go for it at this point. They will on 4th and goal.
Hawk 70. Hawk 7.
Throwing now from the gun. And this is caught. Wow, the decision to go pays off. Touchdown Steelers. That is 2nd TD catch of the season. Josh McCarty comes out now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Steelers are able to edge a bit closer.
Steelers 7. Joshua Carty to kick off.
Here's Carty now. He will kick it away following the touchdown. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here we go, set. 50, green.
Drive will start on the ground. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
That's good for Rams. First down.
Ready?
To the air now on 1st and 10. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. A minute 56 to play in this first half. We'll come back to the Steel City after this. So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. Look wide. Get this one complete. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
And that's an important conversion, not only because it keeps their offense on the field, and now they can go down and see if they can steal some late points. But either way, worst case scenario, Mike, if you're the offense here, you want to possess the ball going into halftime. Don't give your opponent a chance to go down and score on you. So big pickup there. Now we'll see if they can turn it into some points.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Back to the air one more time. Right back to Ferguson. He's got another one. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. It is a gain of 23 yards, and now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's 1st and goal.
Ready.
Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it 1st and goal.
22. Ready.
He'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll lose yardage here. The defense standing strong in the red zone. They drop him back at the 10.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Move back to the 10. They'll try here on 2nd and goal. They'll go with him again. And this is a slight improvement over the previous play. He's not going to lose yardage. He's not gaining any either. It's 3rd down.
Give credit to this defense, Mike. Their back's against the wall, and they're standing tall so far. Nothing on those first 2 runs. We'll see what the offense has in store now as they bring up 3rd down.
Ready. Yellow, 43. Watch out now. Safety series.
Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts, and it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half. This is the 8th play of this drive, and it's 3rd and goal.
Black. Cut.
He'll look to throw. He'll go right and find his running back. And he will score again. Touchdown, L.A. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. Now let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
Halftime, coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Let's go now. 60 by 6, 60 by 6. Half the 6, half the 6 line, get wide.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. He'll air it out deep for Wilson. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted.
As hard as it is to have this conversation, at some point, someone on this sideline needs to say, is it better off for this young rookie to just remove him from the game, take a deep breath, and reset for next week? Because at this point, 5 interceptions in, you start being concerned that you're doing more harm than you are good.
Got it. Here we go. Set.
That is Ferguson in motion.
Ready.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's complete on the tight end screen. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. This taken at the 5. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. Now it appears we've got a Steeler injured on that play. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Now they'll set up to throw. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Complete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game. Like, it just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Set. Ready. Ready.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. There's a short one that's caught by Ferguson. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get him the ball, pick up the first down.
And he will be out of bounds right around the 35.
Gain of 12 yards.
It's a gain of 12 there. First down, L.A.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Here we go. Here we go. Black 40.
He'll drop to throw. Hauled in on the left by the two. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far. That one gives him a first down.
And I think it's really been to all of our surprise. We haven't really had to say his name very much so far, and I think you can give the defense all the credit for that. There's his first catch of the game, and it comes here in the third quarter.
Now again, on the ground, and he'll find some way to turn this into positive yardage, struggling forward for a pickup of about 2.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
From the 21, here's 2nd and 8.
Down. Ready.
They'll look to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Steelers will take over at their own 14-yard line.
You know, Mike, I like the mindset of this offensive coordinator. He's saying, listen, I'm not looking to preserve this lead. I'm looking to extend my lead. Now, that aggressive play calling in this case led to the turnover. Now your defense has to take the field. Can they bail you out and keep this lead unchanged prior to their next possession?
Play. 60 backward. 60 backward.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
18, pioneer. 70 range. 70 range. Go away. What are you doing? Trap 60. Trap 60.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10.
70 Lions. Hawks. 70 One man. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Go.
They'll throw out of the gun. And the pressure too great. He's sacked in the end zone. That's a safety. Well, the quarterback just kept going back and back. You're wondering, what is he going to do? And, well, there's the answer. He's going to give the defense 2 points.
Yeah, and you have to wonder, Mike, did he just lose track of actually how far he was retreating? And at some point, you think that ball's going to come out. He's going to throw it away and move on to the next down, but he didn't. And now the defense is going to take advantage and get 2 points.
Handoff as they try to run it here. And tough running there. He's up to the 32. Jack Sawyer up to make the tackle.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
On the double.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
22 needle.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Initially, a really good job by the quarterback. Once he got flush from the pocket, I thought he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, looking for the big play. Not much there. Ultimately decides to check it down to the back and doesn't result in much.
On 3rd down, they'll try to get it on the ground. Searching for some kind of seam to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
Plays and out. It's 4th
43
down.
rail. Red, cycle. Yellow, go. Field, black. Set.
They will indeed go as they look to throw. And he's going to have the Rams 1st down. Going to have it by plenty. Huge gainer on 4th down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and we're able to convert.
That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be 2nd down now.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
That finds the Nakua downfield, complete. 25 yards, the pickup there. Good for a Rams 1st down.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be. It takes a certain guy in that slot position to be willing and able to go across the middle of the defense on those in-breaking routes. You can tell this guy, he doesn't care. He is fearless going across the middle, and he's able to secure a nice catch.
2nd down and 3.
Ready. 45, white, 560. Ready?
That is caught out wide on the RPO. To the pylon, he's in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. What a year. That is touchdown number 22 on the season. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this 3rd quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the 1st half, they picked right back up here to start the 3rd quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll be out of bounds beyond the 20-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
60 Bison, 60 Warriors, track 60.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. And more of the same. Another interception. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
Set.
Handoff here, up the middle. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
Joey Porter Jr. on the tackle. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8. At the Steelers'
From the 23, here's 2nd and 8.
Get ready.
They'll stick with him again. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7?
Here we go. 52 blue, slide blue. Smash, red. Spike, white. Claw, 10. Hut, hut.
Back to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. The linebacker, Alex Highsmith, getting to the quarterback there for his 8th sack of the year. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Rams add on to their lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
From the 6, here comes a return. And he can only get back to the 16-yard line.
16-yard line.
Cowboy 80. You know what it is. Take it to 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Working out of the gun, here's Howard. He'll get this out to his running back. And this yields nothing. He's out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage.
To number 14. Pushed out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage.
Ready, ready.
Here's a 3rd and 10.
Let's go. Panther 60. Panther 60. Ringo. 19. Dragon 60.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Third and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Cougar 19. Cougar 19. Let's go.
Play action. It's Howard. In trouble, and down he goes.
Been a largely forgettable performance from this offense up until this point, Mike. I mean, these sacks, they just continue to stop so many of their drives throughout the entire game. And then you look up at the scoreboard, and it pretty much reflects that here in the 4th quarter.
This will be returned from the other side of midfield. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football.
Let's go. Blaster, stick, yellow, ready.
Now, faking the give. Looking across the field, the Kua has it. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
That's good for Rams. First down.
On the RPO, it's Nakua. They'll get enough for here as he is taken down.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
2nd and 5.
Here we go, here we go. Black, sticky, green. Ready?
I had a defender draped all over him, incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
3rd and 5.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
And he'll be out of bounds, but he has the 1st down inside the 10-yard line. It's 1st and goal.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun. And he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Ball resting on the 9. 1st down and goal.
10 sight.
Up the middle they go. And that's a productive run. He gets this one down to the 4.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the Steelers' 4-yard line.
Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal.
Ready, ready. 45, 1, ready.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he's in. Terrence Ferguson. Touchdown, Rams. His 6th touchdown now for the season. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
Now Howard on 1st down. The pressure gets there, and down he goes.
This offense, they just can't establish any sort of rhythm. There's just no way to sustain any scoring drives when your quarterback is being pressured and sacked this often.
60 Bison, 60 Bison, 18, Pioneer. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
2nd down, it's Howard. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender, bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Here we go, set. 60 Eagles, go.
3rd and long. Here's Howard. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down, or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
And he'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there.
There, ready?
Tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the fourth quarter, which typically means I had the lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
We have an injured player for the Rams on the field. That not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game.
On the ready?
They'll work from the 36 on 2nd and 6.
Let's go now. Hut, hut.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly. And here comes 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
The backfield empty here for 3rd and 2. He's got his tight end. That's Ferguson. And he'll take this one in. Terrence Ferguson. Touchdown, L.A. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year.
The kicker on for the
Greg in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with the win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This returnable from the 4. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
21-yard line.
To throw here on 1st down. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
Howard now to throw it here on 2nd down. This one up in the air and intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do, if that's the case, is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He pulls it in around the 5. And the Rams are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
Set, hut. Blue, 32. Set.
Now they'll set up to throw. It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. That is his third touchdown of the afternoon. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His third touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. And man, they're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Let's go. 19, 70 range. Hey, check that. Street. Buffalo 8, 7 Pirates. Hut.
To throw it on first down is Howard. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. So from the 39, they come up on first and 10.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
A loss of 2 brings up second and 12 at the 38-yard line.
Check smash. Panther 11. Trap 60.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment.
Ready, set. Hurt. Let's go now. Cougar 19. Check smash. 79 Broncos.
On second down, Howard. Reaching for it, the tight end couldn't bring it in. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
19 Lions. Go.
Throwing on third down is Howard. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Let's see what they do here. This is fourth and long. They'll throw for it with Howard. He'll take a shot. Looking for Wilson. Oh, an ill-advised throw there. It's an interception. And the Rams are going to have it. They'll take over at their own 24-yard line.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
Down. Ready?
They'll run it with Jones to begin this drive. And he'll get about 4 to the 29.
Wilson on the stop. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5 at the 29-yard line.
They'll come up here on second down and 5.
Ready? Bang.
Again, it's Jones. And he's going to have the first down. And that will not officially end it, but for all intents and purposes, they're going to be able to run the clock down from here.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
Wilson on the start. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
So, it's a win for the visiting Rams. Their winning ways continue. They've yet to be stopped as they remain unbeaten in the month of November. So, that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.